Okay.
It's Mona. We are live. It's Mona and Tim. Mona, are you ready?
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ready. I'm ready.
I can't get enough of that. I love that. It's just hilarious to me. I don't know why.
I know. It's just fun about too. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. So
Oh,
Mona, what's happening? How was your weekend?
man, it was pretty good. Pretty productive around the house. I've been spending about 5 days cleaning out my closet. 5 days cleaning out my closet, donating stuff to the battered women's shelter, and so I finally got my
Oh, oh, did I lose you? I'm losing you. You
okay. So
froze.
mail and stuff.
There you
Mail, like it's like I have a problem. So yesterday I shredded and filed. So I got a lot done this weekend at the house.
Oh, you had a shred party. I love a good shred party,
Yeah.
especially as a
Shred.
business owner. Especially as a
Mhm.
business owner, it comes that tax time or whatever. You have to start having shred parties. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't.
Right. I got a tax bill now. I need to shred.
You and me both.
I should have shredded that. I didn't like.
You and me both. You and me both. No one told me that when I started a business. Like, no one told me, like, hey, be sure you save, take whatever your profit is and take half of it and put it away for taxes. Cause, you know, yeah, no one
Yeah.
told me that. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I never put half away, but shoot, now it's about half.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. So that's
Definitely
what
should
I
have
started
shredded
doing.
that first. That should have been the first thing on the chopping block.
Get that out of there.
Yeah, right.
Get that out of there. Well, hey, I gotta tell you, we are officially 1 week after my cold session that you did, because we did it last Monday. So it's officially been 1 week, and I still have no lower back rib pain at all. So I
Man,
just want to share that with you.
I'm so glad to hear that. I did one on Mike. Mike talking about my elbow still hurt. I said, but he's going to get therapy. They had to do some scar tissue, re-break the elbow. It's not going to fix that.
Oh no,
Okay.
no,
It's,
no, no,
it's,
no,
it's not a replacement for medical treatment. It's not
no.
a replacement. But if you have any lingering emotions stored other places in your body that's causing pain, then it will heal that pain. But all of that, what he got going on, no, it ain't going to fix that.
It's not going to fix that. It's not
Yeah.
going to fix that.
All right.
All right. So, what are we talking about today? We wanted to talk.
We're gonna talk about we're gonna tell them about your tech line. So they know they got access to Tim the Two Man Taylor.
Yeah, because you guys have inspired me. I mean, being on the block with Reggie a couple times, and being now officially with the Mona on the block in the middle. You guys have really inspired me to step up my own game too a little bit, and that's been a lot, because that's been really hard for me to do. I know I got the material right, but I just never put the time or the effort into it. So I'm going to start doing that. And so what I decided to do was to kind of create my own like tech line, because you guys ask all the time, or I get asked all the time, hey, Tim, what's your phone number? Can I call you if I have an issue? And I even put it out in some of my training classes I do, like, hey, if you guys have a problem, call. We'll figure it out. But then I realized, why am I giving this away for free? Like, I mean, come on. Come on.
Right.
Speaking, hey, hold on. This is different here. But speaking of me being so-called the Oracle of appliance repair, as Reggie coins it, I'd like to introduce you to the god of appliance repair, the one and only. My dad is on the phone. Hey, Dad, say hi to everyone.
Hi to everyone.
Hi, Almighty. We got to get you on the show.
Hey, they want to get you on the show one day, so we'll call and we'll get you on the show.
do that.
All right, Bob. Bye.
All right.
Oh, we got a chance to talk with the Almighty today.
Yeah, hey, get your GE questions ready for him too, because he works at GE. He's the regional service manager at GE. So if you got GE questions or you want to get signed up with GE, we'll get him on the show, and that'll definitely get you the foot in the door at least, or get your GE questions answered.
Definitely, man. That would be awesome. Yeah, we got to see when we can get him on for real. So
yeah. So anyway, so yeah, I actually created a Patreon account, and so now you guys can go to patreon.com /AZ Appliance, as in Arizona Appliance, or A to Z Appliance. I'm not sure which way I want to go with that one yet. Like, I don't know. That's kind of a good question to put out there. Like, is it AZ as in Arizona, or A to Z, kind of like the whole Amazon thing, like A to Z? But I don't know. Anyway, but you can go on there.
The A to Z of appliances.
A to Z of appliances. I kind of like that one. I kind of like that one. I do.
That one is good.
But you guys can go on there and you can click and you can subscribe. There's a couple different pieces that you can subscribe to. One of which is the one-on-one tech line. So yeah, if you guys have a question, when you subscribe to that, you'll get direct access to me. You'll get my personal cell phone number. So the only way I won't answer you is if I'm in the middle of a training class or on an airplane or sleeping. Usually I'm doing one of those three things. That's pretty much all I do in my life. Even my son's games and practices or whatever, I'm still sitting there going, okay, okay, I'll answer that email, answer that text message, whatever. Because I spent a lot of time in the hockey rink. So yeah.
And that tech line is going to be awesome. And that's a game changer, because there's so many technicians out there that don't have anybody to call, especially for jobs that's not like with the manufacturer where they're able to call their tech line. So that's definitely going to be a game changer.
Yeah, because a lot of manufacturers are going back to you have to be authorized service to get to tech line support. Hisense is another one I know of that is open to anyone right now. But even in meetings that I've sat in, that's going to be changing pretty soon as well, as they continue to expand, because they're actually getting ready to launch a full kitchen suite coming up here in the next 2 months, and laundry's on its way as well. So yeah, that's going to have to change as they sell more. But yeah, that gives you guys access. Enough about Hisense, because I'm not here to talk about Hisense, but that gives you guys access to someone who can kind of help guide you through or walk you through in case you have a question. And I know I'm also getting information on, I'm building information and databases on Speed Queen appliances. I'm building databases and information on commercial ice makers. I'm getting access to that end of things as well now. So
SSG is too.
SSG is too. So yeah, we're gonna work on that, put that building up. But yeah, I mean that's kind of what's going on. So definitely check out that patreon.com/AZ Appliance. And hey, I'd appreciate it. And if you guys need the help, that's what I'm here for.
Hey, look, so Reggie was saying that you should do a podcast, because he was talking about how Master Samurai have like hours of podcast. And he said he would usually be in the truck just listening to all of his podcasts, and with all the content you have, you should do a podcast, because it pays. It pays more.
I thought about that too, but I didn't even know Master Samurai had a podcast at one time. I guess he doesn't do it now. I guess he stopped or something. I'm not sure, or if he's still doing it. I don't know, but. I'm gonna have to go look that up, because Reggie talked to me about that too. I'm like, I didn't even know he had a podcast. Like,
I didn't know neither.
Yeah. So I'm curious of what he talked about, because in my mind, this is kind of like the stumbling block with me and where I'm at. Like, I think like a technician, right? Because I used to be a technician for so long. So I'm like, how can I share this or do this for a technician when a technician learns by putting their hands on it?
All right.
So trying to even get my own mind past that, to say, okay, this is how we're going to share this information to get the info across without someone being able to put their hands on it. That's my own stumbling block that I'm working through. But yeah, I'm actually going to make a little podcast too. And I actually got another one I'm doing. This is kind of snowballed into it, but I was talking to my wife about putting this all together, and she's like, "Oh, that sounds like a good idea." And then my son jumped up and goes, "I want to do a YouTube with you too. Let's do a YouTube together." So I said, "Okay, what do you want to do as a YouTube?" He's like,
Oracle Junior.
"Yeah." So he's like, "Let's do our snap circuits." Have you seen snap circuits?
No.
Oh, snap circuits are like the greatest thing ever. They are literally like it's circuitry. You're actually building circuits. So you got motors and fans and resistors and speakers and all kinds of stuff that you sit and you build these circuits with. It comes with a book that you go through and has all kinds of different activities. So he's like, "Let's do our snap circuits." I'm like, "Okay, we'll do our snap circuits." So we'll make a podcast or a YouTube live for each one of the activities and go through, and maybe we'll get sponsored by the snap circuit people and actually get more stuff sent to us, because those things aren't cheap either.
Right. But, I think my instructors use it in a class before.
Yeah, it's great to sit there, and especially in like a basic appliance class. If you never,
it was basic
meters. If you don't know anything about meters or checking, it's a great little tool to kind of figure it all out, and it's a fun thing. Like we made a radio. We did a little radio, so we were able to tune into the local radio station. We've done one where the fan blade goes backwards, so it actually flies up in the air rather than pushing air. It sets it off like a little rocket ship type thing. It's kind of cool. But yeah, that's coming too. But we're gonna do that and do some basic, because even my son is now 11 years old, and he actually, what's kind of sad is a lot of the technicians that I train in classes, or we come on the classes, because they're just learning. They've never been through this before. And even some technicians that have been doing this for a long time don't understand the importance of a meter, especially in today's environment. And my son's like, I'm talking about fixing our refrigerator. He's like, "Did you use your meter? Did you use your meter?"
Exactly.
Like, wow, you are listening.
Yeah.
Listening.
I remember when I first started at school and I was interviewing for instructors, and a lot of technicians been out there forever. So as soon as they say, sometimes you don't even need the meter, okay, you're not hired. Okay, because you need the meter all the time. That's what you're gonna teach. If you're not using the meter, you cannot work here. I'm sorry.
And that's the thing. If old school, they're right. Like if you're talking like a Whirlpool or GE fridge from like the 80s, early 90s, you could get away with not using your meter. All right, that's it. You just need your meter for more complex things. But in today's environment, you're working on a Samsung, you're working on an LG, you're working on a Hisense, you're even Frigidaire, even Whirlpool now. Like you got to have your meter. You got to be able to use your meter and troubleshoot it with it. It's flat out.
It's a lot of technicians that don't. They still don't. And that's one of the main things we focus on SSG. Like you're gonna learn how to use the meter and be able to troubleshoot using the schematics and that multimeter. And I always tell the students, like, do not leave here not knowing how to troubleshoot this stuff, because that's 90%. Troubleshooting is 90%. So that's like the most important thing. You have to have your meter and be able to use those schematics to troubleshoot these appliances.
Yeah, you got to. Like I say this in my training classes, like I will put all the stuff together and I will, box it up or pallet it up or whatever and send it out to the ASTI event or the PSA events or wherever I'm training at. And I send all of my tools. I'll box them up. I'll throw them in the refrigerator or throw them in the washing machine or whatever. I send all of my tools except for my meter.
I know that's
my
right.
My meter is my baby. It goes on the airplane. It goes in my backpack on the airplane with me. Like it doesn't even get put in my carry-on bag. Like it's in my backpack with my laptop. That's how important it is to me. Like, because you can't do anything on a lot of their equipment today, like especially the Samsung, without the meter. You got to have a meter.
Got to have that meter. You got
So yeah,
to.
that's my baby. It goes with me everywhere.
Mhm. Yeah. So it's a lot of technicians that still don't, and that's why I say the class is for seasoned technicians. Because I had one student come through and they was like, "Well, you said this is for advanced, beginners and advanced." I said, "It's not an advanced class; it's a basic course." I said, "But technicians, experienced technicians, still come through because a lot of them still don't know. They don't know how to use the meter, the schematics, and stuff. You know, so it's always more that you can learn. So it's not an advanced class; it's a basic class." But seasoned technicians still come through to the class because it's more they can learn, you know,
And those are
shooting.
Yeah, those are always the technicians that I like. Like, I'll take those techs in any class because they're the ones that come in. Like, it doesn't matter if it's an advanced class or a beginner class or whatever. They just want to learn. They're coming in with the expectation that they're going to at least get at least one or good two golden nuggets of information that they're going to take out of there, or at the very least refresh what they already know that maybe they forgot about. Right. And those are the technicians that always make the best techs because they're always wanting to learn and never stop learning.
But it's some of them, because when they've been out there doing it already, they feel like I don't need to learn how to read schematics. You know, by the time you read schematics, I've been did this and did that. They do not feel like, they need to learn how to read it because they've been doing it so long without it. And I was like, man, you want to learn your craft. You want to perfect your craft.
Exactly.
You got to learn how to do it. But I've had them that I've talked to technicians that is not even open to learning it.
Oh, so have I. And I've had them in my classes. And they're there when I trained for the manufacturer. Like, when I was working for Frigidaire, like, well, they've been working on Frigidaire since before I was born. Like, they sit there with like, oh, what are you going to show me? Or what are you going to teach me? I've been doing this longer than you've been alive. I'm like, but still, you never know when someone at Frigidaire is going to switch something up and make it different. Right. So you can't rely on that. Oh, it's always been this way. It's always going to stay that way. No, it's not. It's going to change. And even Frigidaire is finally starting to come into the world of, oh, maybe this whole internet thing is not going to go away and we're going to start making our appliances internet capable. So even they are getting into that finally. So yeah, people like Samsung and LG and some of the other brands who've been doing it for a while already. Well, now even Frigidaire is coming into it.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I have Frigidaire at my house, but I never have any problems. I think it's just some people that have problems and some people just don't. Like, I'd never have to get appliance repaired.
It's all based on usage. Even I haven't. And my Frigidaire fridge that I have in my house right now, I got because it was going to be scrapped because they couldn't do a sealed system repair on it. They couldn't fix it. So they scrapped it. I got it, made the sealed system repair. It's been working great for I did it with lock ring, and it's been working for almost 4 years now. And I still have yet to put the ice maker kit on it. It's still rolling with the original ice maker functions or the parts for the ice maker, when even Frigidaire came and said, hey, we got a whole new kit because you're getting a lot of ice maker issues. Here's a whole new kit for it. Yeah, I haven't even put that kit on there yet, and I haven't had any issues.
Oh, wow, that's good.
It just depends on usage.
I don't know how good my internet is right now, so it could have been me.
Oh yeah, you're freezing
a lot.
Not a lot, but you got some buffering, some freezing going on a little here and there.
Oh, okay.
So no worries though.
Yeah.
But hey, actually, I did want to bring up too. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but we're going to, whether you want to or not. But PSA is coming up. The Professional Servicer Association conference in Orlando is coming up in September.
October.
September.
I thought you told me October.
No, September.
Oh, September. Okay.
September. September is coming up. Now, for those of you who've never been to PSA, it's sort of like the ASTI program, the United Servicers Association, or United Appliance Servicers Association. Not as big, but still a great place to come in and still learn and get a lot of information from manufacturers that are coming in. From what I understand, I don't know if it's been confirmed yet or not, but I'm going to be there with Hisense, and I believe Speed Queen's going to be there. A few other manufacturers are going to be there. They even have electronics training as well, so you can get TV repair ideas, or you want to get trained on TV repair. That's another option for you. Because NESDA, the Electronics Association, and PSA for appliances have actually started joining forces to put together to bring both sides of the business together into one spot. So that's in Orlando in September. You can go to psaworld.org, I think it is, and you can get the information there. But it's going to be in Orlando, September, and it's going to be a good time. And worst case scenario, at least, hey, come out, see me. Let's go out. Let's grab a bite. And I think Mona said she was paying.
It's on SSG. Look,
we'll get Reggie to pay instead. Let's get Reggie to pay.
For real.
He's got that nice corporate card.
He'll put a dinner together for some servicers in a minute. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I wonder if he's going to that. I think he said he was. I don't know if SSG gonna be there, but we'll see.
We should. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time.
It's a lot. I went from saying I didn't want to go anywhere else this year till that'll be like going 3 places, like the same place really 3 times this year. Like, I'm from Jacksonville, and when you're from Jacksonville, from Duval, everybody goes to Orlando all the time. Like, all our kids go to Disney World. Like, it's like going to Six Flags in Atlanta. So like Orlando is like one of the last places I be wanting.
Yeah. That's how I feel about San Diego. Like, I love San Diego. Although I am definitely more of an East Coast beach person than the West Coast beaches. I do like the Florida beaches and the Carolina beaches more than I do the California ones. But I don't know if it's because I just spent so much time in California. Like, I just need to get away from it.
It is.
In Arizona, like, it's California. I can be in San Diego in like 5 hours. Like, hop in the car, drive out. I can be sitting on the beach watching the sunset in 5 hours.
Yeah.
It gets old after a while.
Yeah, it's because you spend so much time, because like coming from Jacksonville, we basically grew up on the beach. Sometime in the summer, I spent the whole summer down at the beach. Like, I'm not a beach person. But what's the difference between, you think, the East Coast and the West Coast beaches, though?
Oh my! Oh, really? You don't know?
No, because I've been to LA. I've been to a beach when I went to LA. I forgot which beach we went to, and then to me, a beach is just a beach.
No. Okay, so California sand is a lot coarser than East Coast sand. Like, if you go to like Myrtle Beach, or even Tampa, even the Gulf Coast, right around Florida, the sand is just that real fine powder, right? It's just powdery and soft. In California, it's a lot coarser, so it's definitely a lot rougher as you walk through it. On the flip side too, I don't know if it's just because of like that's what they do, or it's just the East Coast way of thinking, but in my opinion, or at least in my experience, they take a lot better care of the beaches. Like, you go out and whatever may wash up on the beach or whatever, they go through and they, with the big tractors or whatever, and they clean off all the debris or wash up whatever from what. They don't do that in California. Like, you go sit in the California beach and like you're walking, you step over a bunch of seaweed, and then there's whatever, just a bunch of stuff between you and the beach, and little gnats and stuff flying all around it that you have to walk through or walk
Yeah.
around. It's just gross, right? It's just gross. You don't like it. So that's me. And so the sand is different. The attitude around the beach, in my opinion, is different.
Okay.
And then more to me, the other big thing is the water temperature. The water temperature is so different. To me, the Atlantic Ocean is just, and especially the Gulf Coast too, but it's warmer, especially farther down south like Florida. It's a whole lot warmer than the California water. California water is just cold all the time.
I know it, man. That California weather, it's like you don't know what to wear.
No, you don't. It's
like you always have to have a jacket, one, and you don't like it's super hot during the day. It's like summer during the day and winter at night. Like I was like, I'm like, I don't know how to dress when I was there. Like I didn't know what to wear.
Well, hey, Mona, I got to be a little different today, but I have to jump off real quick because it is now time to pick up my kids, and I have to run down and pick them up. But we got about 3 minutes left in the time anyway. So with that, guys, hey, appreciate you guys being here as always. I love talking to you guys, love talking appliances with you. Be sure to at least check it out. All right. Even if you don't subscribe to it, at least check out the Patreon account, and then I will see you guys at PSA. So with that, Mona, I'm going to jump off because I got to go get kids. Otherwise, my wife is not going to be happy with me at all, and I will be knocking on your door asking for a place to sleep. So with that, I'm going to say,
That's all, folks.
All right, Tim. We will see you on Thursday. We'll see you Thursday.
I'll be there. All right. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. All right. Okay, y'all. All right. Bye, Tim. Okay, y'all. All Tim, his stuff for his Patreon is in the description for his tech line, his Patreon account. So y'all go in the description, check that out. Also, y'all get into that the appliance repair class coming up on the 15th. On the 15th, and the seal system class is coming up on the 20th. Yeah, if y'all jump in the class, you can find a link to the website in the description, and also the appliance bootcamp is in the description. If y'all looking for an online alternative, the bootcamp is in the description. So, all right, y'all, I'm about to be out too. Y'all go over to Mike at Appliance Bootcamp, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Thanks for tuning in.